People tend to adopt puppies over senior dogs. Why is that? Is it because puppies are cuter? Or is it because an older dog may have a traumatic past?
At Nashville Humane, we have a variety of dogs, from puppies to adult dogs to dogs with disabilities. We truly do have it all. In my experience, though, everybody loves a puppy. Studies show that the top reasons folks have concerns about adopting an adult dog is they fear that that dog is broken. There's this narrative that if an animal's at a shelter, there must be something wrong with it or it must have a traumatic past. Is it an escape artist? Will it eat through my walls? Will it get along with my neighbor's dog? All of these are valid concerns. However, in my experience from working in the real world in animal sheltering, typically that's not true. We have much more historical, behavioral, and medical knowledge on adult dogs, whereas with puppies, we don't have that information. The trade-off, though, is that puppies generally are easier to train and transition into a home. Nashville Humane serves over 4,000 animals every year, and 30% of those are adult dogs. Our average length of stay for a puppy from the time of intake to adoption is just 4 days, where the average length of stay for an adult dog is 14 days. That's a huge difference.
Adopting a dog is a huge responsibility, and you want to make sure the transition goes as smooth as possible.
Adult dogs, even senior dogs, typically can acclimate to a shelter environment fairly quickly, especially if that shelter meets all of that dog's emotional, physical, and mental needs during that time that they are looking for a new family. We have a great team here who does twice daily rounds to look at every single animal in our care and be sure we are providing everything it needs. We try to provide a lot of support for the animal all the way up to adoption. Then, at the time of adoption, we aim at providing support to the adopter and to the animal. We follow up 3 days, 3 weeks, and 3 months from the time of adoption to provide that ongoing support. Research shows that it takes at least 3 days to decompress, 3 weeks to learn the adopter's routine, and 3 months to truly start to feel at home. We have a hotline and a closed Facebook group to continue those conversations and to be sure that everyone has the best experience possible.
Another worry you may have about adopting an older dog is how they can react with other dogs and kids. At Nashville Humane, there is a sheet that has information about a dog on their crate. This sheet has their name, age, and compatibility with other dogs, cats, and kids, as well as other notes about the dogs.
Adopting an adult dog is definitely different than adopting a puppy. Adult dogs might require a more nutritious diet or possibly more frequent vet visits. And if only animals live to be older. When you adopt an older animal, that means you have less time with your new companion. Even though there are some downsides to adopting an adult animal, it can be the most rewarding thing on the planet. And even if you can't adopt an adult or senior dog at this time, there are so many other ways you can support them in your community. Take them for an outing or to the park, help get them adoption exposure. Consider donating toward the shelter medical fund that supports their needs. Get involved and be proud of your local animal shelter. That animals are depending on you to make a difference in their lives.